Yo, what is up guys? LifeHammer here, and today I have decided to make something new and unique. It's finally Friday and I decided to make this video. It is a top 5 video on the top 5 best schools in the spiral of Wizard101. So now, how about we start from the bottom and work our way up to find out who is the best school. I know all you wizards are out there saying, oh, my school's the best and mine dominates the world. Well, not exactly. Let's go and find out. So, number one would probably be Balance. Balance dominating the world with its ability to balance out its stats, basically. If you're facing a boss with a balance, just get the resist gear to that boss, and there you go. You got insane 90 resist. Yeah, you pretty much won. And let's see, in PvP, balance, all you have to do is basically just use Black Mantle, Lore Master, spamming the same, and you basically win. Lore Master is a very deadly spell, and I really hate facing balances in PvP. Just being honest, yeah, I hate facing balance in PvP. Trust me. I'm sure you do too. So, yeah. Balance makes the top with its amazing damage, its insane crit, and its awesome block. Balance can balance out its resist as well, and it has a little pip boost. Also, Balance has the special spell of Ailing Hands, which lets them heal themselves, so they really don't need to rely on learning life as their secondary school to heal, as other schools do, well, besides death. So Balance basically just dominates the wizard world at this time, with its crit, its pierce, its damage, its resist, and its block, making Balance the #1 dominating school of this spiral, which makes us go down the ladder all the way down to number 2. Number 2 would be the one and only Storm. Storm used to be that underdog school that always wanted to be at the top, but really wasn't able to, so now Storm is in my list as number 2. Storm has shown the wizard world that it is one of the best schools out there. Sure, it still has its little perks of low health and low resistance, but everybody has low resistance nowadays, unless you're still an old school PvPer. So, Storm. What's so good about Storm, you ask? Well, sure, they might not have good resist or good health, but they sure do have the best damage and the best damaging spells in the game. When you get a Storm with full power pips, with Strike on, and at least one Stormblade on, and Infoul, and they use Tempest, yeah, you're pretty much toast. You're dead from that, trust me. Storm dominates the wizard world with its crit, critting every single time, landing them every single time, demolishing bosses like nothing, wiping the arena of wizards. Wizard101 has shown Storm that it can be the best. Which brings us down to number 3, Storm's cousin or Storm's brother, which is Ice. Ice was also that school that Storm hated. I remember reading and hearing about Ice being in that school that everybody hated because Ice was immune to everything, and it's true, it was, and it still is. You can get amazing gear to be immune to Storm and stuff like that, but sometimes that Storm just gets that pierce and just pierces through. But Ice, you still see Ice with immunity. But Ice nowadays actually made my 3rd list for one reason, really. You can get damaging gear and some really good damage on Ice. So most Ices now are going to damage, pierce, and block. With Ice being like that, with their high health, they really don't have to worry about resisting anymore, since they can still basically tank damage. They can still take damage. So Ice just makes the 3rd on my list. Plus I'm Ice, so yeah, that kind of explains it. That way we go on down to the one and only number 4, Fire. Fire made 4th on my list, mainly because I haven't really seen as many Fires, but Fire is still one of the best schools in the game. Mainly because of its damage being so high, its crit, and its overtime damages. When you get a Heckhound fully bladed with full power pips, that Fire crit and that crit landed on you, and he's piercing through everything, yeah, you're going to be dead the first time that over time. It goes around and hits you. You're basically dead. Fire with its ifrits and making people rage. Yeah, troll. Fire just becomes number 4 on my list. Fire, 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 oh fire. So we go on down to the number 5. Number 5. Who is number 5? Well, that's kind of easy to know. I mean, there's not life, there's not myth. So how about death? Death made number 5 on my list. Death mainly just because they're a really cool school. I really like their spells, their, the clothes and stuff, but not just because of their looks, but because of the perks they get. Death can remove okay, let's see. You get a fire against a death. The fire uses Ifrit. The death can use bad juju, take off 90%, and put it back on the fire. Pretty tricky. Death as well can put blades on themselves with I forget the name of that spell, I need to look it up. But as well, they can put they can do sacrifice, so they can heal themselves. They got draining spells, so they can drain the health off of other schools. So death basically just makes number 5 on my list. It's a really good school. Not many people use it, so if more people would use the power of death, they'd find out how strong death really can be. Death has some really good damage, some really good crit, and some amazing block as well. It's not the only, balance and storm and fire and ice aren't the only schools that have insane damage. Well, ice doesn't even have insane damage, it just has some really good damage. But death can get over 100% damage. They can get really good critical, balanced out block, and balanced out resist. So death basically makes 5th on my list, wiping out myth and life out of the Wizard World's list. But hey, there's always next list, guys. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Click that like button as well, and leave a comment. I'll make sure to comment back. Send me a PM if you got any questions about gear or anything else about the schools, or just wondering why didn't Life from Myth make it. You can ask me that in the comments below, and I'd like to see. And you can tell me, guys, which one is your favorite school out of all of them. Who do you think is truly the best school out there in the Spiral? Comment below and tell me. Alright guys, so hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys in the Spiral. Peace out.